I'm Leanne Hughes, and I'm thrilled that you're part of the Booked Out program and community. You're going to love it, and we're going to get you booked out as well. I just thought I'd take a very meta level. I mean, this is going to be published on the same website as this, so bear with me, but just to really onboard you in terms of what you can access and how you can hit the ground running when it comes to booking yourself out. So the first 3 steps are, this program is accessed via private podcast. Then there's also workbooks to help you reinforce, and I put some transcripts and things like that. Really useful links are in the workbooks. And then we've got the calls as well as the community. So how I've broken this down is course material. There's 2 different podcasts I would like you to download immediately. There's a link to both of them here. So I actually just put these in separate tabs beforehand. What you need to do, this one is the Booked Out Facilitator on-demand program. So this is all the course materials, the fundamentals of the content. And what you do is just grab your phone and you can scan that QR code right there and add it to your favorite podcast player of choice. So that's the first podcast. The second podcast is where I upload all the monthly calls. So if you can't make it live, you will get access to this and then you can listen to what happened. I mean, the group calls are amazing, right? So it keeps this program like really current and really relevant with what's going on in the world. And yeah, I love the group calls. So that's available on the second podcast. So you'll need both of those. Second thing is, rather than having separate modules and you have to go in and download and click download 8 times, you can actually grab all of them, all the PDF resources for the program by clicking this link. So it takes you to a Dropbox site. So a really quick thing to do is just select all and click download. That's way faster unless you want to do it one by one. The workbooks, I think they look really great. We had Dee in Canada and she ended up printing them all and binding them. It looked awesome because it is quite I like it being interactive, but it's useful on your desktop too because like I said, there are links to various things in there. So just got the framework here, a bit of a self-reflection activity, key learnings, and everything else go into those work. Then the Facebook group, that's where all the great chat happens, call reminders, things like that. I'll just go back here, but you can see this button here, you click search and you can search for things like pricing or proposals and it'll search the community for those topics. That works in any Facebook group if you weren't aware. And it's extremely transparent and you can ask really anything because it's a closed network. Okay. So that's probably the real advantage of it is it's the place where you can go if you're unsure, but also to help people out if you've had an experience in that area. So that's a Facebook group. Down here, there's no duplication. It's really just, if you want to listen to the episodes from your desktop, you can. So you just click one and click play. This is the same as accessing it on your phone, the same material for the on-demand program. And then just outlining again, workshops, how you can access them and what's covered in each one. So we use the same Zoom link for all the calls. How the calls work, it's like group coaching Q&A. So what I usually do is put a call out in the Facebook group for any questions, or I might just gather up some questions from the group. Then we meet and we'll go through those questions, answer them. I'll have ideas. I love the group. This is the best part, is the collective ideas from the group that come out in those calls. Sometimes I'll have learnt something recently, which I think is really interesting, or something happened with a client, and I'll open up by sharing that experience. And I encourage you to bring your stories as well. So here are the dates for the rest of the year. The last one will be like a celebration type of thing. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see how that works out. And that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions. But what I encourage you to do the most is, as you start listening to this, if anything resonates to you or really hit, you think, oh my gosh, I'm more curious around that, or I've tried this, jump into the Facebook group and just start sharing that, because we love having new people, new voices in that group. Yeah. Anyway, it's awesome to have you here. All the best and excited to help you book out.